The legacy code is for Kingsmen's today. Legacy code. What is the legacy code? Every family has a legacy. What I want you to know is today, the question is that I want you to answer is, are you building it with purpose, or are you allowing it to build itself? Have you ever grown up in a house where traditions or values or rituals are not being displayed? For me, I would say the ritual or values that wasn't told to me, I would say it wasn't told to me. It wasn't told to me at all. It was just more, I think we had one value that was in our home, which was respect. Respect your elders, respect your sisters, respect your brothers, respect yourself. Because you respect yourself when you went outside of the house. And also, I would say represent. You represent your mom, you represent who you were when you actually stepped out of the house. So she wanted you to look presentable. She wanted you, even if you was going to the grocery store, you couldn't just go out with wrinkled clothes. You couldn't just go out just, halfway or anything. It's when you go out to represent, right? You go out to make sure that you represent your mom, represent who you stand for. So that's what I want you to know today is that we're going to go over 3 important factors to make sure that we help you build your legacy. And we're going to provide you with not principles, but practical steps that you can actually follow so we can actually make this actually work, Not just giving you information, not just saying stuff just to say it, but just giving you steps that you can follow, small steps, things that you can do to make sure that it actually soaks into your mind, your spirit, and everything, so we can make sure we get to the place where we need to be at when it comes to legacy, right? So the thing that I want you to understand today is that about legacy is the first thing, which is the V, value. What values do you have for your home? The one value that I have for my foundation in my home is, I call it crib. So this crib is a crib that when you look at the shirt, you will see that it's a crib that's all beat up. It doesn't look like it's something that's going to be able to stand up, right? Because this house has cracks, this house has windows that's beat up, this house has everything. But when you look at the shirt, the foundation is solid. It's a nice round circle. So in that foundation, you have crib, and this is what makes the crib. So crib starts with C. That's courage. R, that's respect. I, that's integrity. And the last one is B, believe. So I have that so it can something that I can be able to focus on, something I can be able to live by, something I can also tell the kids who I mentor to live by also. Because you got to have courage. No matter what you do, how you do it, even if you don't believe in yourself, you have to have courage. You have to have somewhat respect for yourself to make sure that you can carry on and believe. Because if you believe, you're going to have that integrity in yourself to believe that you can go about getting it done. So right now, our job right now is to get the legacy done, the legacy created, the legacy built. That's what I want us to understand. So values. What are your values? You just need 3 to 5 values. And your values yours could be honor, respect, faith, and integrity, right? So honor, respect, faith, and integrity. Now, if these are your values, this is something that you must look at every single day. This is something that you must write down every single day. This is something that you must practice every single day. Your kids must know. Your wife must know. You must know, because you have to carry the torch. And as you carry the torch, you have to understand that this is you building your legacy. Understanding that your every movement, every decision, every thought, every action carries a legacy behind it. So what are you doing today to make sure that you are creating values? What are you doing today to make sure that your values are being walked out and not just talked about? So another thing that you can actually do is write down a family motto. If you don't have a family motto, start building one. This can be your family motto. But it's something that a motto is something that you repeat all the time, not something that you just do one day and then throw it in throw it in your notebook, not something that you just throw away in the trash and you just write it down once and, say, I've repeated it today. No, this is something that you must embody. You must embody this, because what happens is once you embody a thing, it shows in every action or things that you do, right? So every decision. So the one thing that I want you to understand is that we're going to transition to traditions. What are traditions that you're building? For me and my family, the thing that we are building or traditions is on Sundays we have dumplings. My wife has the first day of school with the kids. They always go to Krispy Kreme, get a donut before school starts. They do a nice fun activity, go to the zoo, go to the aquarium before school starts. Or after school starts, on their first day, they do an activity. They'll watch a show. Watch a show together. And on, sometimes on Sunday, my son, he loves this thing where on Sundays it's superhero day. So he has to come in the room with me and hang out with me, and we watch superhero movie. And it could be Superman, Spider-Man, X-Men, whatever it is. He wants to watch a superhero movie on Sunday. And he will let you know, today is Sunday. Hey, are we going to watch a superhero movie today? I'm going to hang out with you today. He loves that. So we want to make sure that we keep doing that with him. And one thing that for us is tradition is, I don't want it to be something that we start a tradition when they get older. No, we want it to stick now, because we believe that if it sticks now, it's going to be one of those things that they want to come home. They look forward to coming home. They look forward to being with each other. That's what we want to build here in our family. As far as my legacy wise, is I want to make sure that my family or my kids stay together. I want to make sure they communicate each other with each other. I want to make sure, because if I go anywhere where I'm not here permanently, I want to make sure that they are taking care of one another. No matter what, they are taking care of one another. They are still being there for one another. So that's my thing, or my tradition. And some things where you can build your tradition right now, again, I said practical steps, is that you can have a family game and movie night. I think on Saturday, I'm missing something. On Saturday, we have what's called family game and movie night. Sometimes we have brought people over to have family game and movie night. But the one thing for family game and movie night for us is we have to find a show. We have to eat together. Not have to, but we eat together. We find a show together. And then we play a game together. So whoever comes over, they will participate in these three things that we do. Most times we mix it up with the food sometimes, but mainly we do like pizza or so, because it's easy to have. And the other thing that I would like for you to start is identify your traditions, right? What are some things that you are currently doing that you may say, hey, I never thought about that being a tradition, but it is, right? Your tradition means that maybe that you go to, you guys pray every night. So for me, it would be just praying with my kids, and they remind me, hey, before I shut that door, hey, you need to pray tonight. So that'd be something I would say. What are you doing to help your family build traditions inside the home, right? And the reason why traditions is so important is because it sets the roots for your legacy. These are the roots of your legacy. So it's like, if all other things fail, if the values don't work, or if the values not being in place, you can actually have this to lean on. That this is never going away, right? Never going away. But the thing that I want you to understand is that the last thing, which is important too, which are rituals. Rituals. So rituals are those things that actually shape your family identity. So what is the identity? How is it shaping the identity? So it's the cleaning up with one another. My kids fold clothes together, and they just love folding clothes, and they love being silly. They throw the clothes at each other, they throw the towels at each other, and then it's just things that we do. So, like, what is the things that you do as far as, do you have like affirmations that you have, or things that you think about things that you say together, things that you do together, something that you do repeatedly, right? And that's one thing that I want you to understand today is that you're just building your family's identity. Now, if the rituals is the identity, tradition is the roots, and then what I want you to understand is the values are the law. So that's how you should look at it for your family. Now, today, here's what I want you to know. Here's what I want you to know as a father. Your family is your kingdom. Your family is your kingdom. And you are the king and the architect. So by you being the king and the architect of your family, to build your legacy, you must be the one that set the tone. You must be the one that follows this, that express this to your family. You must be the one to carry the torch. You must be the one that actually gets things in order. Because here's why. Because it starts with you as a father. It starts with you as a husband, as a person, a man. If you have values, and you have rituals and traditions, as a Kingsman, it is look to you to make sure that you following them. So I ask you today, are you doing what you need to do? Are you doing what you need to do to build a powerful legacy, a legacy that is remembered long after you're gone? Be the Kingsman that I know you can be today.